It's the bus stop, swerving into what's hot. Coming live, Shady Sports, yeah, we got it on live. Sports and music, yeah, let's get into it. Do it like no other, do it. Blueprint for consuming the team that's never losing. Coming live from Colorado, like shit and follow. Shady Sports, the motto, fresher than avocado. Play by play and ball for ball, we coming to you from afar. Day to day and call for call, we talk about it all.
Yeah, this the bus stop, talking sports and hip hop. Jump on the bandwagon, cause we talking what's hot. 8303, Denver, what's happening? We got sports action, come take a ride with us if you DJ and a rapping. No capping, staying linked in, bringing sports and rap news, stats news, and talking Denver Zuzu. And we ain't hard to find, we on Shady Sports Network like all the time. Gemini and Static got the ball, it's time to grind. It's the show you won't wanna miss, not one line. And ain't there not a show bringing what we bringing. So go ahead and tune in, man, we just hanging at the bus stop.
Shady Sports, 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 Shady Sports.
Shady Sports, yes, sir. Oh, man. The Nuggets, the Celtics, both are out in the first round. The Lakers, the Sixers, both got swept in the second round. Yeah, we're going to have some conversations tonight because everything we thought about the NBA playoffs is not what it is, right? Yo, Reem, I'm coming straight to you, man. Who is actually a contender right now? Because I don't trust half the teams left in the playoffs.
Okay, so first off, you didn't have to do my Lakers like that. You could have just, you could have let that one slide by. You didn't have to say swept. Yeah, I mean, now as far as who are contenders, I honestly, I'm gonna tell you now, it is no one from the East outside of maybe New York. They handled business with the injured Joel Embiid, so shout out to them for not playing with their food in this scenario, but beating a battered Joel Embiid Philly team, and then beating the Hawks. I really don't know if they've been tested enough to say that they're going to necessarily kill it. However, at this point, I do still want to kind of give them their respect. They have been handling business. OKC. And I'm not saying this because they just beat us. And I'm also not saying this because I'm a recovering Russell Westbrook fan either. I think that team is just hard to beat. Yes, outside of them getting the friendliest whistle in the NBA, that team is just so deep. Like you got 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th man giving you buckets. AJ Mitchell giving you buckets. McCain buckets. Like Case and Wallace buckets. Isaiah Joe buckets. People are just there to give you buckets. And when you got that many buckets, it's really hard. On top of all of that, they play a phenomenal defense. They got two really solid rotational bigs. That's a starting big caliber on any team in the NBA, and they're both starting together, even without Jalen Williams. And mind you, if he does come back, which I doubt he does, but if he does come back, they're genuinely a problem. But the team is so god darn deep, they don't need him. And mind you, it doesn't matter if you lock Shea up. It doesn't matter if you lock Chet up. The rest of the team is going to give you buckets. You still got to deal with Caruso. Caruso is going to give you 4 threes if you let him. You know what I mean? And so I think they're a real contender coming out of the West. I just don't see anyone beating this OKC team. And it's not because they're unbeatable. They are touchable. Nobody has the personnel for real to really touch them outside of maybe the Spurs. I'll say the Spurs maybe get 2 games off of them. But no BS. Like if you lock Wemby up, as we've seen in Minnesota, that first game, when you lock Wemby up, that's what you got to do, and you can win. And mind you, they did this with Anthony Edwards off the bench, off an injury. You know what I mean? Not even freshly slept. You know what I mean?
Yo, not even freshly slept. Speaking of that, we just saw Cavaliers just take out Detroit in OT 117 to 130.
Was that game 7?
Are we seeing another team get exposed right now?
Jalen Duren is a masterclass on how to sell $40 million a year. Let me. This is live reaction, y'all. It's
Oh,
live reaction. Jalen Duren 9. I didn't even look at the box score. How did I know? Go look
I was
at it.
about to pull it up. I just pulled it up.
I didn't
I
even look at
just
the
pulled
box
it
score.
up.
I already know, bro.
I was like 25, and I was like, "Oh, that's his minutes."
Dog.
Yo,
This is dog. Like this man looked like a top 3, top 4 center in the league a month ago.
Tobias Harris had more rebounds.
It is what is happening, man. It feels like this. I'm not. This is trifling, but I want to say it anyways. You guys remember? Have you seen Ratatouille?
Yeah.
It feels like the rat in his hat is no longer there, and now he's had to cook by himself. And this is the dishes he's preparing us. Like, and this is all respect to Jalen Duren. He's going through an insanely rough stretch right now. But I don't know if his game is just predictable, if they don't know how to run offense with him or what. But 9 and 5 in 25 minutes is DeAndre Ayton numbers, and I do mean that disrespectfully to DeAndre Ayton. This is next day's numbers, bro. This is not all NBA center numbers, and I don't know what they're going to do with this down the stretch, which is why I don't believe in the Pistons, bro. I don't.
I mean, shoot, Detroit might not even believe in the Pistons right now. They might not make it out the second.
Like Kay Cunningham with dang near 40 points, bro. Can't get it done. James Harden with 30?
James Harden, he's like, okay, see everybody, we say something and they're like, all right.
I'm not
Y'all
gonna
at the
lie.
bus stop talking. Let me cook.
We're ecstatic, bro. Static's punching the air right now. I feel like Paul Revere. I gotta tell the townsmen that James Harden scored 30 points in the playoff game.
And
Holy smokes.
almost had a triple double.
He wasn't efficient. Oh.
8 of 21. That's not efficient.
No, that's 38%.
3 of 10 from 3.
No.
30%. He was actually their second best 3-point. No, he was not. Max Strus was 6 of 8 from 3.
If your percentage is near the below freezing number, you're not good, gang.
Hey, I think I had 30 points the other night on like 8 of 21 shooting, so I won't hate.
Did you really?
On 2K.
Oh. I mean, yeah, but that's 2K. You know what I mean?
Because I'm chucking every shot.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, green light. But in all seriousness, way to bait the free throws, man. 14. That's kind of a rustic Harden we're getting there. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't hold your breath on this. I wouldn't count on James Harden saving you in the playoffs. No offense to him, Hall of Famer. I'm not gonna lie, man. If James Harden was on the Nuggets and you had to depend on him to win you the series, it's gonna be tough times for you, bro.
I mean, but the thing is, though, if we had James Harden on the Nuggets, though, we'd have Murray at the 2. I think that'd be a good setup.
No, who's that backcourt defending?
God bless, I forgot about defense. Now we got 3 players who don't play defense. Christian Brown, who clearly forgot how to play defense. Best 2 defenders hurt. We probably still would have lost.
Yeah, man. With that backcourt, a dunker's gonna put Jokic on a t-shirt because they're breezing through James Harden. And
then you got McDaniel saying Nuggets are bad defenders.
Yeah,
James Harden can't defend. Jamal Murray can't defend.
Yeah, bro. You know what Shady do to that backcourt, bro?
Oh man.
Yeah, you know what Luka Doncic would do to that backcourt, my guy? Disgusting. So nah, we don't want that.
No.
What
about Ja to the Nuggets?
I like Ja over Murray.
Oh yeah, duh.
Okay, so now that we're here, now that both of our teams are out,
Yeah,
here are
only
some
one of
things
our
that
teams
we
got
had.
swept though.
I mean, at least we made it to the second round tickets. But anyways, and also I'm not even gonna be trifling because I was gonna say where was Anthony Edwards, but here's the thing, right? I'm gonna just now that both our teams are gone, let's talk about it. The Nuggets. We predicted this. We set this all season. Even though Jamal Murray, gave us hope. We said he was going to be the reason y'all weren't going to win. We said we needed to trade him. And honestly, what should have happened is at the deadline, when his value was that high, that's when y'all should have got off of him.
Yeah, but we assume that the Nuggets have owners that care about winning championships. I don't know. I just feel like we got owners that realize they're in a pretty good position because they're winning. So they don't care to make any moves, right? Like, if it ain't broke,
No, it's broke.
it's hella broke.
It's
But
super
the
broke.
only way to fix it, it would be you would have to do an extreme home makeover to fix this team. And that's the thing. The team looks good. You look at it and you're like, oh, it's cool. That house
Yeah,
looks
it's cool.
nice, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd live in that house for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I'd take it. But that ain't the house of your dreams. It ain't the house you sit down and dream of when you close your eyes at night. That's the Nuggets team. They're right now, they're in a position where, just like the Rockets, they're going to win games in the regular season and they're going to make it into the playoffs, but then they're going to get exposed. They're going to get dusted when they get to the playoffs because, if they can bring in a coach, an assistant coach that can maybe light a fire under the players, but I don't get why you got to light a fire under professional players to get them to play hard.
You know what? Can I piggyback off this?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, DeAndre Ayton, Mr. Crunk Juice himself, DeAndre dominating a bust down chain Ayton.
DeAndre was seeing ghosts out there.
I wish we could pull this clip up because I don't have it prepared. When JJ Reddick went back to the bench screaming upset, looking at his assistant coach Nate McMillan, and mind you, this is a easy pass to catch for the flush. Butterfingers on his hand, bro. Like, I don't know if his hand is just always lotioned up mice of men style or what, but that man cannot catch the ball. Okay. Bricks that bad boy. And the clutch down the stretch. He looks at Nick McMillan and says, this guy is unplayable. I cannot play him. And so your backup option is Jackson Hayes. And all power to Jackson Hayes. He's giving us these JaVale McGee style of minutes. But if Jackson Hayes is your starting center, until he develops all the way, you're not going to win. He has the potential if you keep developing, you keep working with him. But like right as it stands right now, unless that team is full with the Monstars from Space Jam, you're likely not going to win. And you having to, and mind you, right? We're talking DeAndre Ayton. This is not a fringe all-star. This was an all-star. This was an all NBA caliber center. This was the guy that was the guy and on the Suns outside of Devin Booker, right? Why do we have to convince you to play ball?
Right? That's how I feel about the Nuggets. Like, I don't. Yeah.
Remember when he said, I ain't no Clint Capella?
Yeah.
Honestly, you know who I would rather have?
I was gonna say, I bet you wish you'd rather had Clint Capella.
Because you give Luka Doncic Clint Capella. Luka Doncic needs somebody with melanin in his skin to grab that thing and dunk it. He need to run and dunk, man. He made Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively look like Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan on the Clippers.
Yeah, but they're also asking LeBron James to make those guys look like Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan as well, and Steph Curry. They're asking him to make Austin Reeves look like freaking Luca out there, and
And shout out to AR. He tried his best. A
did
lot
he
of
though?
ISO ball.
He
Yeah, I
tried his best
mean,
complaining the whole time. That's all he did is complain to the refs as soon as he came back in the game. Like, I don't know.
while I agree, I'm not gonna lie. Them game 2 calls was egregious, bro.
Yeah, but just gotta sometimes you really do just gotta be like, screw the calls. There was a lot of times where like there was LeBron would just complain about every single call, and he sound like me. And like you too good to be complaining about it. Just it's the same thing with Joker too, man. Like you're just not gonna get it. Whatever. Like you should get it, maybe whatever, but you didn't get it. Like just keep playing, man. Now you just wasted a whole possession that time you took crying. Literally, LeBron like, jumping up and down. Then you got Austin Reeves jumping up and down, getting in the ref face. I'm watching this show. I can't even think about it. It's on Netflix. Running Point, I think. It's about like this fake basketball team in LA Waves. And it's like a scene where the coach is trying to, get the best player on his side. So the best player like charge the player, get a call, and so the coach go out there and get called a tech, and then they get ejected, for standing up first play, even though he knew it was a charge. And that's how I feel like LeBron wants the team to be, and that's how I feel like the team feels like they have to be too when it's moments like that, and it just like pulls the game in a whole different direction. But they did not have the players to keep up with OKC whatsoever. Like you
Not
said,
at
like
all.
the depth that it's just kind of like when OKC's 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th option would probably be, 3rd, 4th, 5th options on these other teams, probably on the Nuggets or the Lakers themselves, right? Like, their players, AJ Williams would probably be a coming right off the bench guy, right? 6 man a year on another team, if not a starting, 2 or 3 on another team, just to get them out there in the court, right? Like you see, they just come at you in waves. It's like what is it? Call of Duty when you face the zombies, right? And like you're like, oh gosh, just killed 100 of them. They're like, oh, end of wave 1. Here's wave 2, and it's a fresh set of zombies, right? And like that's OKC, and that's almost the Spurs are not on that level. The Spurs are just like the first wave. Like you gotta get through that first wave, but you are seeing Castle and what's his name? The other first round pick they got. You're starting to see those guys kind of wake up though and play up
It's
to their
about
potential.
Harper.
Dylan Harper. Like you're starting to see these guys, but they're just still super young, right? Like they're being forced to play at this great level because they have Wemby on their side. So like they were microwaved to where they should be, right? And it's gonna be hard for them to keep up with OKC, but if they can like maybe get an advantage, they can probably beat them. But yeah, it's crazy to watch OKC and to think of them as a super team. But they built it up when KD, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. This is their team that they built, right? with them leaving OKC and getting them all of those picks. This is the team that was built from that, and all of the picks that were built from that.
Now, here's the thing, right? Arguably, this is a deeper team because in the OKC era with KD and James Harden and Russ, off the bench, you had James Harden. Who else, though? Andre Roberson?
Who?
Gallinari?
Hey, Danilo Gallinari was a beast when he was with the
Not on
Nuggets.
the Thunder.
On the Nuggets, though.
What's good, brother?
Wild game that was a game. I started watching it at first, man. I just think Cavs. I think Cavs kind of they're just red. They're locked in right now.
Yeah,
Reem don't believe in them.
To our commenter's point, back to the Pistons and Cavs game. Yeah, it was wild. Mind you, we were not watching this live, but as I said before, you may have missed this earlier, brother. Jalen Duren, I don't know who took his powers away. I don't know who cast the curse on him, but this man is not. This man's not hooping, and you losing minutes to B-ball Paul Reed. That's not a good look, brother. Paul Reed getting 17 minutes is not beef stew. Beef stew in 11 minutes scored 1 point less than Jalen Duren. We're getting at tough times, man.
And that's not good for Detroit, right? Like
No.
if Detroit's having to turn to their seventh, eighth option off the bench, that's not like I don't know. I haven't watched Detroit all season. I don't know what their team is comprised of, but I just see them as Cade Cunningham and then everyone else. So to me, in my eyes, if they're looking at people off the bench and they're having to turn to them because their starters aren't producing, they're in the same boat as like the Lakers, as the Celtics, as the Nuggets, right? They're not going to win the championship this year.
I'm going to say two things. One, this series, in my opinion, and you can clip me here. You can clip me. I don't care. You're like, it's going to watch what I say. This series does not matter. Both of these people are losing to the Knicks, in my opinion.
The Knicks do look like they're in a roll, but I mean, I don't know, man. I'm a strong Spider supporter, and I see him just rolling into his steez right now. And if James Harden can keep up with Spider, I think that can be a very deadly team, especially with Mobley playing the way he's playing.
Are you hearing yourself? Bro, Isaiah, are you hearing this, man? If James Harden can keep up with Spider, I really want to say that. Say that one more time for the folks.
If James Harden can keep playing to Spider's level, I mean, I know he can keep up with them, but if James Harden stays locked in too, man,
in the playoffs, bro,
if he keeps it going, man, he done had too many early season endings. He done had too many club DJ nights. Now it's time for him to go to work and get that ring. He got to get a ring for Russell Westbrook, man.
I don't think either one of them are going to hold up the Larry O.B. And I think you're right. I think you're onto something in the fact of there being no clubs. There's no clubs in Cleveland. And there probably is, but they're not the same as Houston. You know what I mean? I don't know what's in the Cleveland club, you know, rocks. So my thing is maybe we need lemon peppers back. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to get them the number 3 lemon pepper all flat side of fries, and we'll get him the average 30 again. But I don't think he's going to realistically keep up with Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs consistently during the series, and I don't see them beating Jalen Brunson. I don't see them defending OJ Anunoby very well, because then you got to defend OJ Anunoby, and then you got to also defend Cat, and you can't defend them both, because here's the thing: if you're defending them both, Jalen Brunson's open again.
I think the Cavs can, though.
So what's their game plan on the Brunson, OG, and Cat train? Now, Josh Hart, okay, but those three.
For the Cavs?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they got the Twin Towers in the backcourt, so I think that
when you bring Jared Allen out of the paint, what does he really do on defense after that?
Well, just like got Evan Mobley.
But then Evan Mobley, which I agree, Evan Mobley's on OG though.
Yeah.
So then now we're on an island,
Okay.
and it's Jalen Brunson on either
Probably
James Harden.
No, because
Spider's
James
not
Harden's gonna
stopping
look
Jalen
at him.
Brunson.
He's gonna look at him. James Harden be letting. James Harden playing defense the other night, though. I won't even lie. He played a little bit of defense the other night, and
it's Jalen Brunson though.
But
the
I don't
Brunson
know.
burner.
But when they both get cooking, though, then you got to choose. And I was watching Detroit guard the Cavs the other night, and you could tell who was cooking by who Cade was guarding. And I think that's just it. That's just when they're both cooking, and then they're getting production from their bigs on the inside. It's hard to stop them on offense. I see what you're saying about the Knicks on their defense, but Cat ain't guarding both those bigs. He ain't playing defense himself.
We only scared of one of them.
And Brunson ain't stopping both those guys. They got to worry about it on defense too. I just think, yeah, the Knicks have been scoring, but who they played, man? They played the 74s. They played the 74s. It wasn't even the full team. Embiid, he just was not getting beat by the Celtics again. That was it. You know what I mean? He put everything. He had his crunk juice, and he drank it down to the last drop in the first round. That's who they beat. I mean, the Hawks, really, they traded away their best player mid-season. So they weren't even – they were just happy to be in the playoffs. I don't know. And the thing is, too, the Knicks – they struggled in the first round, right? We're looking at look at, McCollum heating up, having his way with the Knicks. Yeah, they swept through on the 76ers, but I mean, I don't know. It's the East, man. That was such an easy path. I don't think they're going to see their challenge until the Eastern Conference Finals, and then it'll be a whole different story. But we saw two different Knicks teams is what I'm trying to get at in all these words in the first two rounds.
Yeah, but it's at the same time, it's I'm not scared of Jared Allen. Don't get me wrong, Fro's nice, but he's 6'8", 6'9". Who cares? Now Mob, I can see Mob, I can see Spider, but then again, also OG Anunoby is one of the best defenders on the perimeter in the league.
Yeah, well, who's he gonna guard?
Spider, easily.
That's it. And then Harden starts cooking on Brunson because Brunson ain't holding him.
I swear to God, we're leaving him open. On every time I love.
If you leave Harden open, he's gonna throw the prettiest pass across the court you ever saw, bro. He about to have 20 assists.
That's gonna be the sexiest turnover I've ever seen because we're gonna guard everybody he can pass to, not him. I'm Mike Brown, which you got to put some respect on Mike Brown's name. If I'm Mike Brown, I'm putting all the pressure on Harden. If we lose, we lose. But I'm making Harden work.
Yeah.
I'm putting that all on him.
I don't know. I think it'll be a good matchup. I just don't have faith in the Knicks until they do it. Even when they do it, I'm just going to be like, nah, they're just going to get swept by OKC.
They are going to lose against OKC. I will admit. They're going to lose to OKC. None of this matters. Nobody in this conference is beating OKC. The best bet to beat OKC ends with Wembanyama.
Yes. Speaking of that, since we both say OKC is winning this championship unless we get mad Wemby, which we're getting closer to Incredible Hulk Wemby every single day. Playing against the Timberwolves, they're definitely waking him up right now. Who do you think is going to get Giannis?
They want a bag for him, though. They want a whole thing. Here's why. Who I can name some people who's not going to get him. The Lakers.
The Lakers could get rid of their entire team and get him. Teams that don't have first round picks won't get them. So yeah, the Lakers, the Nuggets.
The Lakers is not going to get Giannis with their poo-poo platter. Nobody wants the Lakers' poo poo platter. And by the way,
No,
in case you're curious who's on the poo poo platter, that is Jackson Hayes. That's Dawson Connect. That's Jared Vanderbilt. That's the poo poo platter. Nobody wants the poo poo platter from nobody wants the Lakers poo poo. Okay,
really, I think it's easy to name the teams that do have the assets to get them, honestly, because it's not really a whole lot of teams that have the
the
young
Thunder,
assets in the picks. You said the Thunder,
the Thunder have assets.
the
The
Thunder,
Wizards,
the Wizards, the Spurs, especially since the Wizards
Spurs.
have the first pick in the draft. I think that's a good asset for them, and then they could get rid of I mean, they have like 45 point guards over there, so I'm sure they would take one of them in Milwaukee, right?
Yes, the
Oh,
Jazz.
the Jazz, they just picked up a bunch of young assets. Well, they got rid of most of their picks though when they traded with Memphis.
They have the number 2 pick.
Oh, and I guess they do have a bunch of young guys too.
The number 2 pick and a bunch of bodies.
But Giannis ain't going to Utah.
No, he's not going to Utah.
Giannis be like, I retire, bro. You trade yourself.
Plus, they're not ready to win now, anyways.
Nah, he probably go, bro. He paid
The Grizzlies
money,
got enough to get
right?
him, but they're not believing in Ja enough to get to trade all that for Giannis.
Who, Memphis?
Yeah,
Well, they would have to trade Ja too. They would
have to
basically
trade Ja.
be getting Giannis and rebuilding at the same time. So it wouldn't be the
Saying that.
team.
No, it wouldn't be. I'm trying
The
to
Spurs?
think, man. The Spurs for sure,
The Spurs.
but the Bucks aren't giving the Spurs Giannis.
That's basically saying, okay, here's 3 championships.
Facts.
Go for it. I would
The
love
Spurs
to see
aren't going to do
that.
that.
Send them to Denver.
Um,
We don't got no first round picks though. I don't think we have enough first round picks, but we do have the young assets.
I'm trying
I
to
sent
think of
everybody
who
not named
else.
Joker.
Let me go and look. I gotta see it in front of me. So
Who?
I'm pulling it up. All
The
the
Nuggets?
NBA teams in my mind.
Oh, the NBA teams. Let's see.
Okay, so not the Cavs. We can
No.
run through them.
The Cavs
The
could.
Warriors could,
The Warriors don't have the young assets that the Bucks want. Who
but they
want from
got
the
they
Warriors?
got plenty of picks. They got plenty of picks, and then they could get it done. The Suns.
Phoenix. They probably have to trade Devin Booker.
You know who else can get them? Watch this. The Rockets.
Oh, that would be just like going to the Bucks, though.
They'll keep Kevin Durant because the Bulls don't want him. The Bucks don't want him. Keep
Kevin
Kevin
Durant
Durant.
should just go play for the Bucks.
You have to get rid of Ben Thompson, unfortunately. Or if you keep him in Thompson, you got to get rid of Sangoon. You can't keep them both.
Well, they're trading one of them, and one of them going to be in the trade.
You get rid of Reed Shepard. Get rid of Reed
And you
Shepard.
still don't have a point guard.
Who cares? You got Giannis. Giannis is point guard.
Is he, though?
He can get you 10 assists.
He can get you 10 assists, but then you got rid of Sengun, so you don't have anybody in the middle. Now you need Giannis to do defense.
Who else is there?
Because KD ain't playing defense.
The Pistons.
Kings? Ooh.
What the heck is Giannis going to do on the Kings?
That'd be something, though. He
Nothing.
went to the Kings, and man, if I was De'Aaron Fox, I'd be so mad. But I guess he's with the Spurs. He can't be too mad. But no,
The 76ers, no, not the Heat could get him.
that'd be diabolical. That would
He
be
can get
nasty
him.
work if he goes anywhere in the East. I don't think
Or-
if they let him go anywhere in the East. That would be, they should just quit their whole franchise and just stop, because wherever he goes, they better get the championship the next year. Just throw it in their face.
OKC's not going to get him, but they can.
They should. Would you trade Chet
No.
for Giannis?
No, I would trade Jalen Williams for Giannis.
When have you seen Jalen Williams play, bro? Ain't
That's
Jalen Williams been
crazy.
hurt?
He has been hurt.
Ain't he been hurt this whole series?
He
The
has
whole
been hurt.
season? Yeah. They'd be like, we don't want that, bro. We want
Imagine
Chet.
running Hartenstein. Imagine running Hartenstein, Chet, and then Giannis.
That's not fair. That's like the tallest team in the world. That's the not necessarily the tallest team, but that's the most athletic. Imagine, what if they kept Chet? So then you would have Shea at the 1. Who would you have at 2?
You could put Lou or Alex Caruso there.
Okay, because it wouldn't really matter who you had at 2, because you're gonna have
or start Casey Wallace and put Shea at the 2.
Oh, Giannis at the 3, Chet at the 4, and Hartenstein. You could probably play like any offense you wanted. Well, not any offense because you ain't got really shooters, but you got some shooters. I mean, Shea is all right.
3 of them can shoot.
Who? Shea, Chet, and Lou Dort.
Kaysen. Lou Dort, Kaysen, or Caruso. They all can shoot. I
like Lou Dort. Dang, it's so crazy. I just hate to say how good OKC is, man, because we have to sit there and watch the KD years and stuff and be like, all right, it's cool, it's okay. Now they're just back on top, man, with the vengeance, with the force. When they bring back Seattle, though.
The Pelicans,
the Pelicans, are they even going to be a team? They might get dissolved, man. Ooh,
Toronto
what about
can get them?
Charlotte?
Ew.
Man, they're on a rise right now. That could be the piece they're missing.
Yeah. No way you said Charlotte.
Giannis and LaMelo.
You're gonna have to keep Conca Nipple. You're gonna have to get rid of Brandon Miller.
No, because there'd just be a team full of all their brothers. You don't have to keep none of them players. They can sign all their brothers to vet minimum contracts and cut the rest of them players right now. Go run for it. Let me see, Lonzo got what, 3 brothers in the league that could be in the league? Giannis got like 14 that could be in the league. They got enough. Yeah.
Anyways, we also got the Raptors.
Oh, do they have any young players?
Yes, their team is full of young players.
Young tradable players.
This guy, yes.
Let me look at their roster.
I save you the time. RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram.
No, I say young players. Isn't Brandon Ingram on like his 3rd contract?
Primos. I'm not sure what that means. So what's up, Michael? How's it going, brother?
That means not young. What's up, Michael?
That does not mean not young. RJ Barrett is not old.
You're right. 25.
Brandon 25.
Ingram.
Murray Boyles.
But I think they want players like young players, though.
What's his name? Dick Grady. Is it Grady Dick? Whatever.
Is that Robin? Right? That was Robin's name?
That's Dick Grayson.
Oh, it's close. Yeah.
Not much. That's what's up.
Right.
Michael, what do you think Giannis should go?
Where do you think Giannis is going? Please say the Nuggets. What up, Patrick? What up, Will? Shout out to y'all watching us on Instagram, too. Shout out to y'all. You hanging out with the Bus Stop Wednesday night for Hoop Philosophy with some live NBA reactions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's live. Anything can happen.
Yeah, there's not a lot of places. Giannis is not a future Laker. What? San Antonio? We don't want. They're not going to give San Antonio the last Infinity Stone for the gauntlet. At that point, all they got to do is snap.
That's what they're going to need because once Wemby get going, it's over.
Wemby is already going.
Well, he's going, but With Giannis, he would.
Where
They
do
would
you
be
think
pretty much
LeBron should go?
to San Antonio with Giannis and Wemby.
Okay. so everybody's going to San Antonio now, bro. What? There's a BOGO deal on San Antonio right now, bro.
See,
San Antonio, the
LeBron.
basketball mecca.
LeBron is like KD. I think they need to go to teams where they're not counted on to be the main focal point on the team. Like they don't need to
KD
carry
is
teams.
counted on.
They don't need to carry teams in their bags. They need to go there where they can just do their thing whenever they do their thing, right? Come in, do their thing, get out, keep it moving.
Facts.
So like LeBron should just come over here to Denver. Go ahead and win a quick ring with the Nuggets because you know him and Joker be quick, light work, right? Like, don't even worry about the season. Get through the season, then lock it in the playoffs. Smartest two players in the league. Get Ja running point. I mean, we could just retool our team overnight, realistically, and get some ballers in here. What we need is some ballers. That's what we need around the Joker. The Joker to improve his entire career that he's nothing but a baller, right? He don't care about looking like the basketball player. He don't need the hottest shoe, right? He don't need the headband. None of this. He just come out there and ball. So we need some players who just go come out there and ball. Point blank.
I mean, yeah. But LeBron is 42, bro.
I know. That's why it don't matter. He won't have to do much out here but shoot. We ain't asking LeBron to go play the defense. See, we still got I guess we have to pray. If we can keep Peyton Watson, man, we're probably not going to keep Peyton Watson. But if LeBron came here, then we would keep Peyton Watson. See? So we'd have Peyton Watson to play the defense because our lineup would be insert point guard, Peyton Watson at the 2, LeBron at the 3, insert whoever at the 4, the Joker.
Honestly, don't put Bron at the 3.
Yeah, well, he's not playing the 4.
Put
LeBron at point. Oh, we could put LeBron at point. That's good, but then we got to find a 3 and a 4. I don't know. If we still got Aaron Gordon. I don't know if we'd have Aaron Gordon.
I honestly put Bron at point. Get rid of Murray.
Get KD.
What?
That's good. That's championship right there.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, I was following you. I was like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Not necessarily blow it up, but blow it up, right? You don't need to blow it. We need to blow it up in the sense like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know what you ate for lunch, but you know it just got to go, right? It just got to get gone. And you just got to hold on to your piece of sanity, and that's the Joker. But everything else, because eventually if you don't, it's going to be the same situation that the Milwaukee's in, where he won't want to stay. Why do you want to stay if they ain't even trying to win?
Boy said it's time to let the ship sink. I wouldn't say that, but I'm not even gonna lie to you, gang. Y'all gonna have to do something. I don't know.
Bro, we got arguably the best center and one of the best centers in the history of basketball, and they hired a rookie head coach with no interviews. Who else did they interview?
And kept them, by the way.
And kept him and spoke confidence in him after he got pretty much swept in the first round. Because you call it what you want. We won 2 games yet. But I saw a sweep after we got called out. After we got called out, it was KO from there. We ain't come out fighting the next game. We should have had at least 3 people ejected the next game. We didn't get one person with a technical.
What you think? What you think, Brody, in the comments?
Reem bar?
Yeah, I got my homie on my account. It's me twice. Anyways, me, the future me. What we think about the coaching, bro? Like
who?
What?
Coaching who?
In all seriousness, I think Giannis will eventually end up in the West. I think if it does happen, it may happen after the expansion.
Yeah. I can see Giannis going to the West, and I see LeBron staying in the West too. KD might go back to the East or go to the East.
I don't know
guess
how
be
many
back to
years.
the East.
Realistically, how many years do we think we have left in Bron? Is it 1, 2?
No, 10, bro. What are you talking about? LeBron's never retiring. What are you talking about? How many years we got left? How many years we got left of the NBA is what you should be asking because LeBron's going. You talking about retiring, bro? This dude was spending $1 million plus on his body his second year in the league, bro. He built for this. We go see Android LeBron come out soon. Watch.
That's insane.
He been
That
out
is
of body
insane.
parts, bro.
5 years is a lot of time. No, I can't see us having this conversation for 5 years.
When is Bryce gonna be in the league?
Right
now.
He's probably gonna get some PT this year coming up. So next year. So I say
No.
2 max.
2 years for Bryce?
No, I'm saying this coming up year. So basically he's gonna be in the 2027 draft, in other words.
Oh,
A year from now.
I can see LeBron going for at least another year, but then it is going to come to a point where he's not going to get paid what he,
It's at that point right now.
No.
Are you paying LeBron $50 million right now?
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No.
But he's also not at that point where it's like, oh, well, you should wrap it up. I mean, if you get a chance to sign LeBron, you're still going to sign him, and he's still going to come and play hard for you at least 25 games, right? Like, but yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's probably hard to, prep for a full season and during the playoffs. When has LeBron not been in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think since the years of Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
I want to say during the Harlem Renaissance is the time. This last time LeBron missed.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, Delonte West had his own sneaker line, right? No, it's fine.
Delonte West is crazy. I have another topic for you guys. I'm curious. For you guys, are you caught up on the Clippers situation in their investigation right now?
With Kawhi about the fake payments?
Yeah, and how they vetoed the trade of Paul George to
what?
OKC.
How does that even work? He don't play the whole 2 seasons with them.
No,
it sounds like some collusion. They're like, "Yo, how can we get Paul George back?"
Bro says Sir I remember the days he laced up against Sir Lancelot. It's crazy.
Yo, LeBron been playing since they cut a hole in the bucket and created the hoop. I'm saying, dude, that's crazy. Baller. I read about LeBron in the first ESPN episode.
Anyways, of course, this is totally speculatory. I don't know what's going to happen if they do find this investigation successful. The theory online right now, the buzz is that Shay's going to go to the Clippers in that scenario, and Paul George is going to go back to the 76ers.
Wait, what? What trade are you talking about? I thought you were talking about the Kawhi Leonard situation.
So the Kawhi Leonard situation is involved with the Paul George situation.
What's the Paul George situation?
So they traded Paul George to OKC traded Paul George in exchange for Shea, and they were in picks in pieces. And the reason why that happened is because they also signed Paul George in that similar to that transaction. So basically, the speculation is that all that stuff is going to get vetoed.
Dang! So would OKC lose their championship?
Good question. Probably not, but
would
good
HDA
question.
Lose his MVP.
Also, I don't even think HDA is going to go back to the Clippers.
Yeah, no, honestly, that wouldn't happen. They
honestly,
wouldn't.
If I'm the Clippers, bro, in this scenario, I'm snitching on everything. Yeah, we did
it. Nah, the Clippers should already be disbanded anyway. Like, they just got too much crap in the past every year. It's like it's something for the Clippers.
The only Clippers fan I know of is Vince Staples, and that's it. No
He's
one
a
else
Vince
knows.
Staples. Vince Staples don't even like the Clippers. He don't care about basketball, bro. He only liked the Clippers because he liked to be different from the crowd. That's the only difference.
Facts.
You know he'd still be at the Lakers games.
That's fair. But I do wish we got the Lakers versus Clippers in the playoffs. We never got to see that. Never remember the Kawhi Leonard commercials where he was dragging the crown and he was like, "There's a new king in town."
And then they got beat by the Nuggets in 7.
It might affect the I'm seeing a baby picture of me is so diabolical. It might affect the OKC and Clippers rosters. I'm not sure if it will. Right,
See, that's
right
what
now
I'm
it's
saying. Like,
speculatory.
that's a lot of stuff, and you know how investigations go. That'll probably be like 10 years down the road. The OKC
Right.
stuff at that point, and they're like, "All right, now we'll revert it. You
Facts.
can go
At the
back."
same time, they also investigated Terry Rozier, and that didn't really turn into anything. So,
Scary Terry.
yeah, from the gambling thing. Remember that?
That somebody they just changed their charges from the gambling thing actually to make it stick. Who was it? I just saw that they changed it to like a whole bunch of other stuff to like make sure it's stuck on the gambling charges.
Are you talking about Michael Porter Jr.'s brother?
Nah, he been got. This is just
It could be.
recent.
It might be Scary Terry.
Was it Scary Terry? I feel like this was like a week ago or something.
Week ago. Who the heck got in trouble like this a week ago?
Well, Damon Jones. So this is back in April. Damon Jones, he changed his plea to guilty. He a coach.
Oh, I remember that. And and Chauncey Billups, bro.
Oh, I think it was Chauncey Billups who they just changed it to. They changed it to like some other type of gambling.
Yeah, it was a huge it was a huge gambling bust with Chauncey. Because I remember they tried to arrest Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert was like, "It wasn't me."
He's no Gilbert snitch.
Bro said it was him and
Didn't he like show up to his show with like it was like a bag, it was like marked like special lunch or something. It was
yeah. Yeah, bro. Gilbert got them all taken, bro.
Man, Gilbert was like, you know what? I got tased.
What's good, Sab? How's it going, brother?
Hey, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, Gilbert couldn't wait to get himself free. God dang. Ooh wee.
Did Scary Terry get off?
I don't know. That's a good question. I heard he was, but I heard they was trying again, but they didn't like that result. They're like, nah, gang. We're running this back. We're so good, had to do it twice.
Hold on, let's try it with this right here from
yeah, he absolutely had lobster that day. They absolutely fed no chill Gil.
He better have lobster. He had that rich people lobster too, like that lobster that's like the size of a human baby.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that
dude,
is
he's
insane.
telling everybody he's straight. Yeah. Dang. You know what Michael Porter Jr. said? Hey, if you can control it, you know, why wouldn't you? What is that? Something like that? Like, why wouldn't you, man?
Facts. He did say that. He's like, see, me personally, I mean, honestly, like that makes total sense to me. I'm like, bro,
like
if I was to feed the bros, what?
Like, all right,
dog, chill, bro, chill.
Yeah. So, do you think we'll see Giannis in the playoffs next year?
No. Ew, brother. Ew.
No.
Do
you think we'll see the Nuggets in the playoffs next year? Yeah.
Probably.
I think we'll see the Nuggets there. Just because they got Joker. They'll be there. Yeah. They'll get through the season. I think the same thing with Houston, too. Like, Houston's unfortunately going to run through the season. And for them, though, they have time on their side because they're all still young. So they could potentially grow into a battle tested team, right? Turn into the bad boy Pistons and really grow. Same thing with Detroit too. You know, they could grow into a battle tested team.
Okay.
But you don't think so? I think they have potential to, while OKC has potential to price themselves out. Like, I think in a couple years, we're going to see OKC, they're going to be a whole different team because of money. And you're not going to be able to play them boys. The Bucks roster is disgraceful.
The Nuggets need to make some changes this offseason defensively, for sure. And Houston needs to fix their locker room problems and that shooting slump. I wouldn't even call it a shooting slump. No, none of them can shoot.
Well, who? What?
It's a slump for Tari Eason. That's about it for Houston. And Tari Eason, I guess, Reed Shepard, but Amin Thompson need a jumper, bro. And not a midi. His midi's okay, actually. He needs to shoot from 3.
Not everybody needs to be a 3-point shooter, though.
He do. He's a guard.
Mm-hmm. Not every guard needs to shoot 3s, bro.
Name
you forget about the midi. 2s are made at a higher clip than 3s.
Name me a guard in the modern NBA that's a starter.
That's where your problem is. You're thinking modern NBA, bro. Now we got to go postmodern NBA. It's time to switch it up into a new era and maybe take advantage of the midi game. Maybe be Steph Curry of the 2-point line.
That's just DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, what's his name from Phoenix? Tell that to Dyson Daniels.
Because he was a guard earlier this year. They're like, but you can't shoot. How do you feel about small forward?
Slide over to 3. That's what you sit in 3, bro. 3 is where it's at because you can just kind of get in your bag, though. You might shoot a little bit. You might shoot some 3s. You might hit them up in the paint. You might hit the midi. You just can become that all over the court. You know, maybe not specialist, but what's the word under specialist? When you're like not a specialist, but you're just okay at it. Right? You don't have to be. You just got to get on your defense game. I'd rather be a 3 than a 2.
I guess you could just call it a threat. I don't.
Yeah, I'd rather just be a 3 than a 2. I don't know. I like small forward, especially if you got the size. Kind of switch between. If you can't dribble that much, just a guy. There we go. You're just a guy if you're not specialist.
I mean, facts. Like, again, I'll call you a threat, maybe. But, like, nobody remembers the guy who's just okay at it.
I mean, I ain't saying you just got to be just okay. I just mean, like, maybe you don't necessarily have to be that off the dribble 3-point shooter. You can just fall into that catch and shoot guy, right? Because you don't need to be asked to do so much. That.
We're not asking him to be off the dribble.
Are we talking about Amin Thompson? He plays defense.
Nobody we mentioned can catch and shoot. Not even off the. We're not even asking for that much.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I wish he would, like a magic tree. Dyson Daniels shooting off the easy 3.
Dyson Daniels, I didn't say he was off the no.
Or Amin Thompson. If Amin Thompson pulls up and transition and chucks a 3 and that thing goes clank, I might call a timeout.
Oh man. Hold on, ref. Gotta get him out the game.
Facts. Like JJ read it to Jared Vando, bro. Ref. Like, no, bro, pack it up. These guys can't shoot. These guys can't shoot. Asure's a little bit better at shooting, but it's just you can't you really can't go really far in this league like that to be not a big and then also not able to shoot. Like, pick a poison, my guy. Pick a poison, bro. Ooh, maybe he did fumble Neil Long, so like maybe.
Where was he at before?
The Celtics that on that one run and they made it very far and didn't win.
Hmm.
Was that the I think that was the Caleb Martin run. Miami Heat is the one who beat Udoka. Or was that Joe? Is that still Joe? Pretty sure it was Ime because Ime Udoka was the first coach to take over the Celtics after Brad Stevens, and Brad Stevens was the one who got Jason Tatum against LeBron in 2018.
Is it Celtics from 21 to 22?
Was it 21 and 22?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the year that they lost against the Celtics in the finals then, right? Or was that still Joe Mazzulla?
Wait, what are we figuring out?
When was Ime the coach of the Celtics?
Oh, 21, 22.
Does that one season?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was with the Nets before that.
Yeah, that's the team that went against the Golden State Warriors, wasn't it?
No. The Celtics? 21, 22?
21 and 22, that's the Golden State year, bro. 2020 was bubble year. That's Lakers. 21 is the Giannis Bucks. 22 is the Warriors. 23.
Yeah, but then the Celtics lose in the first round, though.
No, they went to the finals that year. Oh yeah, I know this. They swept the Nets. They beat the Giannis led Bucks.
Yeah.
And they beat the Heat. And then they got boomed on by Steph Curry. And that's when people started to push the Steph Curry propaganda after that. Because Steph Curry's not the best point guard of all time. He's not.
He's not the best point guard of all time?
No, it's Magic Johnson's not close.
Whoa. Nice.
It's Magic Johnson's not close.
I like Chris
Steph
Paul.
Steph Curry has one Finals MVP for the 4 chips he's played. He was garbage.
KD got one too.
KD got two.
He got two.
For both. He gets 2 of those Finals MVPs from Steph Curry.
No KD? You think Steph Curry get those other 2 championships?
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah. Actually,
Steph Curry's not why they won that.
3 of those championships because you gotta remember KD got hurt before the playoffs.
In 2018, yeah.
They wouldn't have made it to the playoffs without him. No, because that's when they lost to Kawhi.
Yeah,
right.
That was in the finals
because they didn't have KD or Clay.
Look
at that. I mean, Steph. Yeah.
Steph is not beating a healthy LeBron team.
Not coming back from 3-1 from a 3-1 deficit.
And they weren't going to beat that team next year. That's why they had to get KD.
Yeah.
Because nobody has an answer on that Golden State Warriors team for LeBron. And they really didn't have an answer for him. The team was just deeper.
I know Nuggets need to take a page from the Warriors book, right? Like, you don't got an answer for these players. You need to go out and find the answer and bring them in.
So, like I said, Magic Johnson, to me, is a better point. Also, if we're talking about what the duties of a point guard is, Magic Johnson is a better point guard than Steph Curry. More assists per game, more sets for his teammates. More of his teammates perform better around Magic Johnson. Steph Curry does not do that.
Steph Curry changes the trajectory of the game, though. Steph Curry, his gravitational pull was stronger because he can pass it. He can dribble too. He can, not just shoot, but he does have that. Steph Curry is literally the best. He's the best shooter ever, though.
For sure.
He's
For sure. Absolutely. He's just not the
he's
best
the best shooter. Steph
point
Curry
guard of all
is the
time.
best shooter ever. Well,
Absolutely. And
he's
it's
kind of
not close.
tiny. He's a little small to be claimed to say he's the best point guard.
Bro, Steph Curry is
Yeah.
6'3".
Yeah, but that's still.
He doesn't even average 5 assists a game. I'm just looking up his stats. That's crazy. What does he average all time? Does he average 5 assists a game all time?
Well, because who is he gonna average assists to?
Klay Thompson,
Yeah,
Draymond Green, Iguodala, Kevin Durant.
don't say Draymond. Like Draymond just hit shots like that. Come on.
Don't say Draymond like in his prime he wasn't. He can't drop you 30. He just didn't.
He wasn't. No, he.
Stop it.
He can't do it. Just because he can do it doesn't mean he can do it. He may drop 30. May have done it once or twice, but don't sit here and act like he was an offensive force. He was their bro. They had Draymond as their center. They were living off of prayer up there in Golden State, and they just happened to catch some teams off guard. I don't know. It was a different world. It was a different world. Then you see what happened though. All these shooters evolved, right? All these players evolved as shooters, and then you had all these 6'10", 6'9", 6'8", shooters that could shoot and body you up, right? And play defense. I don't know, but Steph Curry did change the game though. He
for sure. He's top
it's
4 all time and most influential people to ever play this game.
Right? Like especially when people are going to double, triple team him, right? Like he leaves some wide open holes when he's on the court. So he is definitely like up there, but yeah, I don't think he is like the best point guard.
And I don't think he's top 10, and I'm standing on that. So look.
Oh guys, top 10 point guard or top 10 player? I can see top 10 player.
Players.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say top 10 point guard. That's messed up, man. Who you putting over him?
He's number
Ricky
2.
Star from 1942.
Ricky Star.
Hey, where's you going? Now, if you want to include like really, really I'd put Derrick Rose up there for sure, even though it was short lived. But like you can say like if you were able to stretch it out and keep the injuries away, he definitely would have had like a Steph Curry type impact only from the midi area though, right? From the paint, right? I think Derrick Rose would have been that guy.
That next comment is important. Steph Curry objectively redefined what it means to play.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it went from inside out to outside in, right? Like when Steph Curry's on the court at any given time, you had to worry about the 3-point ball being shot up. So now you got to guard him full court.
Just because he changed it doesn't mean that you can do what he did.
What do you mean?
Like these folks are trying to be Steph, and y'all not Steph. Look at Trae Young.
I was gonna say literally about to say Trae Young.
But Trae also
he like the cable version of Steph Curry.
He is, but the point guard I think would be a better person to watch if you want to be a successful and a very effective point guard, especially if you got the size for it, is Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, I like Russ. I like the way Russ played.
But you gotta be
triple-double Russ.
You gotta be like goddamn beefy for that. Like you can't be no
was
scrawny.
doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, but that's Ja. Ja got it's 80-inch vertical.
Yeah, see, I like the high flying point guard. Like I like the point guard at any moment that can bang on you, but at the same time they're looking to like they the quarterback, right? Like they coming in, they quarterback in the offense, like directing the plays wherever it go. And that's what I think Steph Curry still does that.
I think Steph Curry is the most talented point guard of all time. Like how I look at Steph Curry is kind of how similarly I look at Lamar Jackson. But hold on. I'm curious to know what Cedric thinks about the following players in this tier list. Mark Price, Steph
Who in the
Curry.
world is Mark Price?
What?
Who is
Mark
Mark
Price, Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas, Detroit. Isaiah Thomas, Chris
Not
Paul, Magic Johnson, Russell Wilson, Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry, and Oscar Robertson.
Oscar Robinson. What do you mean? What I know about these players? I think
Like,
Kyrie is probably the most talented on that list.
yeah, I could see why you'd say that.
I slightly put him over Steph Curry. Magic Johnson. Now, Magic Johnson was just big as hell, though. I guess he wasn't. Now you look at like modern players like Tyrese and those guys, he wasn't considered that big, but I thought he was pretty big. But
Talent wise, I can see why you say Kyrie.
Yeah,
Steph
talent
is
wise, I
too.
think I would Kyrie would be my most enjoyable player to watch on this list. I like Magic and Chris Paul. I put them on the same tier, right? As point gods, because they both directing the offense, right? As they're playing. They're looking for that pass before.
I put Oscar Robinson in my top 3 as top 3 most talented point guards.
Oscar Robinson? I honestly really haven't seen much of Oscar Robinson play. To be honest,
this man is the original triple double. He wasn't even getting it for the sake of getting a triple double.
Well, I have to watch him then. It sounds like he was the original. You know, it sounds like it was just like watching Russ. Because, I mean, that's a Russ is the do-it-all point guard on this list. So if that's what Oscar Robinson was like, right? Like, I would have probably enjoyed watching him over everyone else. But that's the type of play I like, right? Like a point guard that can do a little bit of everything.
He was hooping in Chuck Taylor's and passing the ball to farmers, plumbers, policemen, carpenters.
That's why they called it a game back then, right? Them dudes was playing for fun back then. They wouldn't get paid $1 million plus a game.
Was moving different, gang.
Yeah, these dudes nowadays weren't. Well, they're probably wearing dresses. Yeah, nah. But I don't know honestly. Mark Price, I didn't watch much of him. Was Mark Price from like the 90s?
Yeah, he was from 80s, 88.
The early 90s, like late 80s. That like feel like that was like in my opinion, for me at least, that was like that unwatchable time of NBA, because that's when I was like coming up as a kid, right? I was like, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. I was outside playing. I wasn't watching like basketball. So I feel like that was like, for me, those players during that time period. But like maybe before, obviously, like the stars, like Magic and the ones that stuck out, you heard a little bit about them. But I didn't see a whole lot from back then from those guys. But I mean, point guard, I don't know, man. I guess I'm a Kobe guy though. So I like the 2 guard. I like the guy that's able to kind of do all 3 of those positions right there and can kind of guard everyone.
Oscar Robinson, for example, had a season where he averaged 30.8, 11.4 assists, and 12.5 rebounds at the point guard spot.
See, that's fire. For what team? Playing with
the Cincinnati Royals.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah.
I'm just saying, like, he was doing it with nobody, so really hooping. Mark Price, I thought that was Cooper.
No, Mark Price was on that Cleveland team with Larry Nance, I'm pretty sure, and maybe Hot Rod Williams.
He was like,
pretty sure he was on that.
Hooping.
Team. He was an all-star though.
He was in the Charlotte 49ers. Head coach of the Charlotte 49ers.
Charlotte 49ers.
This yeah. He's going. Name of the sharpshooter, Mark Price. So he was a shooter. So he was like the original Steph.
Kind of. I wouldn't put Mark Price and Steph in the same sentence personally, but that's me.
But he was like the original shooter.
Yeah, he
And
was. Ron Harper was
Os-
on that team.
Magic was like your original, literally like Magic Man, right? Like you he had every pass in the book, and then Oscar was just. I mean, it kind of just go along with how it looked, right? How it was written out, right? Like we got our modern versions of these players still. Like even though the game's changed and evolved and moved around, we still have like these versions of these types of like standout players, I guess you could say. Point guard position is one of the most versatile positions, though. It feels like I guess with center you got
Yeah, so Mark Williams did play with those players, like I said, the Larry Nance, and I don't know if you remember Hot Rod Williams, do you?
no.
Good old Hot Rod.
Isaiah Thomas, bro. You sound like you're just making up names. Denver Tommy.
Denver. Oh my gosh.
slow-mo Slocum. Oh shoot, bro.
Oh my god. Slow-mo Slocum is diabolical. Yeah. So you really never heard of a good old Hot Rod, bro?
No.
Out of Sorrento, Louisiana, you know what I mean?
Sorrento, Louisiana. I feel like you just made that place up.
Nah, bro. He went to Tulane University.
Dang.
He averaged 11 and 7 and 2 in the league.
Those ain't even real numbers, bro.
Big Hot Rod. Hey, bro.
What? He said he averaged 17. What is it, 17 too?
No, bro. Not even 17. 11, bro. You up in the stats, bro. 11 and 7.
This was at 11. That's kind of good, actually, right?
It was him and Larry Nance Sr.
I don't know. I have to watch some Isaiah Thomas clips. Because all that picture is like little Isaiah Thomas.
He's talking about Pistons Isaiah Thomas.
I know. I just see little Celtics Isaiah Thomas out there looking like he ready to jump on somebody back and dunk on a fool.
Isaiah Thomas Pistons version is basically Jalen Brunson that plays defense.
Jalen Brunson that plays defense.
A little bit less of a 3-ball shot, but way more of a midi shot and plays defense. They're about the same height.
Jalen Brunson's a beast.
So was Isaiah Thomas. He was bullying Jordan for years.
Sounds like Jordan.
I'm talking about wiping him. I'm talking about over the knee.
I don't see nobody wearing no Thomases, though.
I mean, if you're from Detroit, you do.
Okay, bro. Have you seen Detroit, though? They showed that clip. They showed a clip just now during the game, the Cavs Pistons game, man. They just showed downtown Detroit. I thought it was Denver. I was like, oh yeah, I guess it is Tuesday. They had like 4 people in the street. It was like 4 people walking down the street. Ain't nobody out there, man.
Okay.
If you in Detroit, you go to Detroit. They all wearing Isaiah Thomases. They ain't wearing no Jordans.
About shoes or jersey?
Yeah. Well,
because if we talking about shoes, ain't nobody wearing a high top Chuck Taylors, like unless you're Snoop Dogg.
I mean, people still rocking the Chuck Taylors though. I like a good pair of Chuck Taylors. I won't even lie.
All right, then. So you like Isaiah Thomas? We good then?
Yeah, I guess so. Right? I never bought a pair of Jordans, so.
You never bought a pair of Jordans, bro? You never
nah.
on my feet?
Nope. I guess I bought some Chuck Taylors. I bought some Isaiah Thomases. Got some KDs.
The Shaq-nosises?
I got, hey, bro. I was a Shaq. I was Shaq afficid. I can't even say the word. I was a Shaq expert, bro. Hey, don't get it twisted. Hey, my mom.
I want to know what word you're struggling on.
Aficionado.
Yeah. Oh, good God.
No, but hey, Shaq, man, there was, you know what I'm saying? If you like, if you were just walking by, right? If you was just running, right? If you was like sprinting, you had to be somewhere really quick. You didn't notice, right? You just drove by, so you'd be like, "Oh, that might have been some Jordans, right?" Not even because it's Shaq dunking. It's always,
What the?
you knew clearly it was some Shaqs if you see some Shaq.
Yeah. You
It wouldn't.
absolutely did.
You try to make it look like a jump man. It's like, no, it's Shaq. Look like he about to take a dunk. Hey,
Yeah,
but you know
bro.
what? I'm pretty sure Shaq has sold the most basketball shoes out of any basketball player.
Yeah, I got a homie. His name is Key. Like, yeah, he loves Shaqs, bro. That's his favorite shoe.
I mean, shoot, if you, hey, the shoe's a shoe.
Shaq and ones. The question, the answers from Reebok.
And one, bro, some Sauconys.
You know what I mean,
Hey,
Babe-Nates. Lives
oh
them all.
man, it's just some. Let's just take it back to the early 2000s when people
Loves
cared about
Babe-Nates. I mean,
fashion. Got him some Gerbo jeans.
yeah, man.
He said, "Did you just lie about me on air?"
You know what I
Oh
mean?
man,
Fair pair
got
of
some
Jordans, the Jordan 33s.
the Jordan 33s.
Yes, sir.
Which Jordans that just came out with? That's my favorite pair. People be talking about Jordans, bro, and I be feeling so ashamed. I don't know what they be saying. Like, sure, I saw the first episode.
I mean, Jordan 33s. Maybe the Jordan the 31s. There's a good too.
The Jordan 49s.
Yes,
What about
sir.
these Jordan 5s? That's your favorite, right?
Fours, Jordan 4s, not the
Nah,
fives.
bro. I got them Nick Cannons. Shoot. Tell you what. You're not fit to slander my name. He said the Jordan 33s.
You don't want me to put them on him, bro.
Oh gosh. Yeah, man. So you said the Cavs about to beat Detroit.
Yeah.
Timberwolves about to beat the Spurs. And then OKC and Knicks in the finals.
I am saying that.
That's wild, man, because I just keep picturing Russell Westbrook backing down Karl Anthony Towns. That's all I picture. I pictured Karl Anthony Towns trying to back down Westbrook and not going anywhere. And now they dominating in the playoffs, man. I guess that's what you want to see, though, right? You got to. They turn to a different beast. I just don't think I don't know. Well, I don't know enough about the Knicks, but I don't. Do you think they have the depth to keep up with OKC? To go punch for punch, blow for blow?
Punch for punch? I don't think so.
But you think they can lay a knockout punch early?
They'll probably get two.
Oh yeah, just get Harkenstein out. You take Harkenstein out, you can control the inside.
Nobody cares about Hartenstein, bro.
But he's just a big body though. Chet ain't fit to play center. And then who else they got at center?
Nobody's going to sleep early for Hartenstein, my guy, bro. I'm like,
oh gosh. I'm just saying you gotta break down their bigs. Well,
yeah,
I mean, actually, LA was doing a good job against who was it? Hachimura was doing a good job against SGA the other night. Just playing them up close, full court pretty much the whole game. And what was that? The third game, I think it was, when Hachimura went off. He had like 7 or 8 threes or something like that. But he actually played some good defense on SGA, but it didn't matter because Lou Dort was going off, right? Chet was going off. It was like, even if you stop SGA, the engine, they still go, and they're still going to continue to feed SGA too.
Facts. So, like, that's the reason why just like this team is just hard to beat, man. It's hard to beat.
That's why you just got to take out Harkenstein.
Also, man, keep calling this man Harkenstein.
Harkenstein. Don't matter. If you take that big plug out the middle, then it'll just open up. And once you get that leak, once the leak happen, man, it's fair game from there. It just busts wide open. I just don't know who could beat them though. The Nuggets, I think, was the only team that had the best chance outside of the Spurs.
I agree. Or the Lakers with Luka.
Well, at least to beat them like once or twice, right? They're a hard team to beat 4 times, 3 times, 4 times. How many times you gotta beat them? 4 times?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. The refs go win at least one of them games, so that's one game you're not winning. Now you gotta. I don't know.
I don't either.
It was when LeBron got so mad they called the ball out of bounds. It was clearly out of bounds on him. He just got pissed. Like, man.
It's just, I don't know who's going to beat the OKC. OKC is the team to beat, though. But, I mean, at this point, we got to see what's going to happen because anything can happen, clearly.
Yeah, that's true. It's the playoffs, man. It's the playoffs. Just when you think you got it locked in, it's something different. But I do think, yeah, OKC is the best bet. You know. I think you got better winning. Huh?
It just is what it is on that one.
Yeah. I think it'd have to be something crazy happen. Like, I mean, SGA get hurt. Chet get hurt. Even with Chet out, I don't think that would even slow them down. Honestly, it just takes a big away. I think really it would just have to be something like SGA going down.
Facts. But only time will tell at this point.
Yeah, we shall see. Who is there a game tomorrow?
Good question.
No, Friday. There's Pistons, Cavs, and Spurs and Timberwolves. So
who we got?
I got Cavs and Spurs.
Ooh.
Closeout games.
Spurs.
Closeout games. It's in Cleveland. It's
who cares?
In San Antonio. No, it's in Minnesota.
I got Spurs and Cavs. The Spurs and Pistons.
I got Spurs. I got Cavs and Spurs.
Pistons is going to take us to Game 7. Clip this. Pistons are going to take us to 7.
Pistons done for. Fried. Stick a fork in them. They're done. Calling it.
Stick a fork in them.
Stick a fork in them. They're figured out.
All right, bro.
The jig is up. The jig is up.
Said stick a fork in them.
Hey, what Hallie said?
What did Hallie say? Inform me on what Hallie said.
Choking. They ain't ready.
Type. You know what I mean? Type.
I'll put $5 on that right now. I'll put a cup of coffee on that all day, every night, right now. On Detroit, man, they ain't ready
to beat the Cavs
ready for the spotlights.
Detroit
mm-hmm.
Against the Cavs.
Yeah, the Cavs are truth right now.
Who do you have taking the finals to take the East?
The Cavs.
The Eastern Conference Finals.
The Cavs are the team that LeBron wishes they always were when he was there.
The current Cavs.
Yeah.
Boy, all right, it's the hoop philosophy, y'all, man. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys showing
Hey,
up,
that's my hot
man.
take. Cavs coming out the East.
that's
Apparently, Reem
crazy.
got the Knicks coming out the East, and he thinks I'm crazy.
Knicks at 6, and
But that's cool.
word. That's word to New York to the Spider-Man with the Timbs on.
That's cool. We'll come back, Sunday. We'll maybe Saturday night. We'll, either way, next time we come back, we'll know what's up, and we'll have it for you guys.
We'll see. Now, mind you, I'm gonna be in France on Sunday, so we won't see.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the Colfax Marathon on Sunday, so
we'll see.
Maybe not Sunday.
I'm gonna go to Wimby's home gym and shoot from there.
Yeah, you gonna shoot with Gobert because he gonna be there too.
Yikes!
He gonna be there too.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So he's
all right. That was a good one.
France.
What are you doing in France?
Oh, homie's getting married.
Hey.
I'm not sure if you remember this. Lainey's getting married. Shout out to her. Shout out to Lainey.
Wow. Shout out to her for sure. Make sure to take Shady Sports Network and the bus stop over to France. Get us international, son. Go to that
Absolutely.
pub. What's his face? What's Ron? What was his face over in UK?
I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot it too. He needed to jump back on here. We'll get him back. But anyway, good show. Thank you guys for joining us. We got the playoffs going strong. Let us know what teams you're rooting for, who you got coming out the East, who you got coming out the West. Some hot takes. Get them in the comments. We'll definitely talk about it on the next episode. We come in live every week over here at the bus stop. Every week we bring you something, especially during these NBA playoffs. So keep rocking with us over here at Shady Sports Network. We love having you guys. We appreciate having you guys on. Appreciate the comments. And you got anything before we get out of here, Reem?
Nah, just happy to be here. Come and see us again. We got you.
Hey, Cavs in 6. Have a good one, guys.
Okay.
Bye. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.